So what has it been like for you?
It's been great. It's been amazing. Blessings.
And, just through the whole process, what was it like just going through the whole process after the big year last year, playing the Buckeyes in the playoffs and so forth?
Well, lost that game. Ain't finished too strong how I wanted to finish, but it wasn't ideal. And the production numbers was down a little bit, so that wasn't ideal either. But it was a blessing just to be able to say I'm in this position, be able to go on to the next level and be able to chase my dream.
So did you grow up watching the Panthers? Do you know much about the Panthers-Falcons rivalry?
Oh yeah, it's in the NFC, same division. You know what I'm saying? I watched the Panthers a lot growing up. Yeah.
What's your takeaway from that rivalry?
Well, they gotta feel me. I get to make sacks and get up in my hometown and look at me. They passed up on me, so that'll be fun.
We asked Jalen about last night because he got picked and he was on his way to Charlotte for the play this morning, and he didn't even know that they had drafted the Falcons drafted back into the first round to pick up you, and he saw it on his phone. He was like, "Oh man, this is awesome."
Yeah.
So from your perspective, you're watching the draft. Falcons trade back up to take you. They already got Jalen. How excited were you?
Oh, I was super excited, super stoked, and then I was super stoked. Yeah.
What was the plane ride down like with him?
Oh yeah, I just tell them that we can just show love off Carolina and we can throw the Georgia and Tennessee stuff behind us. So. Yeah.
That was important.
Yeah.
Very the hatchet.
Yeah.
James, how would you describe your own game?
Electrifying. I've been hearing a lot of people call it juice too, so we can say that word too. But yeah, fun to watch too.
How important is it to you on every single snap to be the first one off the line? Because it feels like that is your mission every single play.
Yeah, you always want to be the first movement. You know what I'm saying? No false steps, no wasted movement. So I want to be going in the right direction at all times.
Officer, he mentioned last night that when you came here, you and him were in the office chatting about pass rush moves, and he said you had a few moves you wanted to refine. What are those moves, and just what do you kind of remember about that chat with him?
Yeah. Coach Rod, great guy, great person, especially to me. But yeah, just be more consistent with my hands, be able to win with my hands a lot more, and just things like that. But as long as I'm a pass rusher and I'm in the game in NFL, I probably won't ever stop working my hands. So.
I'm sure you've chatted with a lot of head coaches, but what about Raheem, impressed you in the process?
Just the way he believed in me and believed in my skill and know what he wanted to pull out of me, which is greatness and the best. And I feel like they showed that by what they did last night.
Does it excite you to be able to work with a coach who has worked with Von Miller, Aaron Donald, some of the best kind of defensive linemen over the last 5-6 years?
Yes, sir. Be able to put my name, stamp my name that he got to coach me too. So, yeah, two-way street.
Jalen, I'm sorry.
Are you good?
I apologize. They essentially used 2 first-round picks on you because of the trade. Do you feel pressure because of that? Do you feel like, you have to produce to a certain level to meet that?
No, sir. I wanted to produce anyways, but I feel like some people might use, like I said before, like some people might use negative to fuel the fire. I feel like that was a super positive thing they did, and that fueled my fire. That put a lot of gasoline on there, made me want to go out here and play for this organization a lot harder and a lot better. Yes, sir.
Speaking of some people have negative motivation, you said last night you had a little bit of a chip on your shoulder because of the talk coming into the draft that people were questioning how much you loved the game, sort of what your commitment was. Where do you think that talk came from? Why do you think people got that impression?
I don't know where it came from. I love the game, so I just got to leave it at that.
Do you feel like you want to prove that to people early in your career?
Did I love the game?
Yeah.
I want to show people that I want to win,
Yeah.
and then I'm pretty sure expect I love the game.
Hey, last year after you had the 10 sacks the year before, did you get a little bit more attention last season?
Yeah, that's always the thing though. Scheme for you, run plays away. That's always a thing. Misdirection. You want to isolate one of the best players on the field, so that plays a part sometimes.
Players sometimes talk about their why they love football, why they play the game. What's your why?
I just want to prove it to myself that I'm one of the best and I can rock with the best. And then after that, it's my mom and my family believing in me and want me to be able to do it for them.
How'd you get into football?
I started playing when I was 6, super early, so it's a lot of retracing. That's probably the dang near knowledge. You know what I'm saying? When I learned how to read, do math, I was learning football too, so they go hands in hand.
You and Jalen, you play similar, just you do different things well. Do you feel like that you guys can be good complements for each other on the field?
Yes, sir. I feel like I believe in what the head guys was doing, and they knew what they was doing when they brought both of us in here. So they got a plan, and it's up for me and Jalen to follow it.
Where do you feel you best fit on the field?
That's the same thing I was just saying. Like, they got a plan, and it's best for me to fit and follow it. But
Okay.
they dropped the edge defender, and yes, sir.
Okay.
It's a simple question, but what excites you most about joining the NFL?
Rocking out with the best, be able to chance to say I run a world championship. I did a lot of winning growing up, state championships, Little League national championships, but it's nothing like a world championship. So, yeah.
How much dropping did you do for the ball? We don't see them every week, but it's a lot.
One more time.
How much dropping did you do?
For like dropping in coverage, yes, sir. I did probably like 3 minimum a game, 5 max, three to 5 max drops. They wasn't dropping me that much, but
Okay, yeah.
sometimes I'll get dropped. Yeah, 3 to 5 times max. I ain't out there playing nickel or safety or nothing.
Right.
That's Jalen's game.
Yeah, linebacker, 7. He can come off the edge too, though. Yeah,
A big nickel.
yeah, yeah.
What are your plans? I guess they started off-season workouts and stuff. What are your plans? Just get in here and get going as soon as you can.
Yes. That's the plan. Well, we got to report back here at 7 for mini camp. 8 is the last day you got to be in, so something like that.
How excited was your family knowing that you're going to be within driving distance?
My mom was super stoked. She loved Atlanta. She met Coach Raheem during the draft process. Terry, yeah, she loved the connection with those guys and what they was talking about there.
What was your draft party like? Was it fun?
Yeah, it was super fun. It was the first for sure, but it was fun. A lot of family there, a lot of support.
What was your first reaction? I assume when you saw the 404, kind of knew what was going on. What was your first thought?
Yeah, to a certain extent, I knew what was going on. LA was on the clock. Well, I forgot who was before LA, but LA was on the clock, and I'm like, something's going on. I'm getting a call from 404, though.
Yeah.
And then Rakia had her fingers crossed, hoping it was LA a little bit. So, other than that, yeah.
Run stopping, how much pride do you take in that?
Hey, yeah, run as a want to. It's something that you gotta want to put your face in the fan. So, as long as you want to do it, you can do it.
Anything else? All right, great.
Thank y'all. For sure. Thank y'all.